Hi. So I had a question, and it is one that I get from time to time from a person at university, and they're saying, how do I do recovery whilst I'm a student and I've got lectures to go to and things, and also I'm on a student budget. Now, generally, the way that I answer that sort of question is work it out. I know that sounds really unhelpful, but it kind of is just the case that you're probably just trying to find excuses and reasons and obstacles. I mean, you're afraid of eating without restriction, you're afraid of weight gain. So that's what your brain's going to do. And not many people have the completely perfect recovery situation. A lot of people are parents, a lot of people have jobs, a lot of people are students. Like most of us do not, sorry, the cat is being just, yeah, anyway. Most of us do not have the perfect recovery situation. I don't know whether that exists. But if you want to fully recover, you got to work it out. You got to get on with it, whatever your situation is. And you're the one that's got to work it out because no one else is going to do that for you. And so, I could give you tips on. I don't even know that I can. Like, if you're asking for tips on how to eat without restriction when you go to lectures, like, I don't know, you're a smart person, work it out. I never met a stupid person with an eating disorder. Get creative, work out how to eat without restriction in whatever the environment is that you have. And if that means that you smuggle food in your bag and you eat it in lectures, just do that. It's not an unsolvable problem. And I think that a lot of the time when people are afraid of something, their brains take a relatively simple thing and turn it into what feels like an unsolvable problem. And then the thing about, well, I'm on a student budget and so I might not have all this money to spend on food. Well, honestly, the type of food that most of us should be eating in recovery is not the expensive type. So you don't need to be going to the expensive food stores. And honestly, a Snickers bar is probably less expensive than a piece of fruit. So you need to be going to Tesco and filling your cart with junk food that's often a lot cheaper than the orthorexic type food, isn't it? And so really, that is good for a student budget. It's just about, again, not allowing things to be an obstacle where they aren't necessarily an obstacle. And so, you could be a student, you could be a full-time parent. That's a bloody difficult job, I imagine. Never done it, never going to. You could be a doctor, some other sort of high-pressure job. If you want to recover, you have to do unrestricted eating. And so it's up to you to work out how to do that, regardless of what feels like a blockage or an obstacle to it. Because if you sit there and kind of go like, oh, poor me, can't do unrestricted eating, and ultimately that doesn't affect anybody else's life, only yours, and you're the one that won't recover. And so rather than doing that, just get creative and work it out, solve the problem, and get yourself going as quickly as possible. Okay.